Hey everybody, I don't know if I'm live or not. I got Emily here with me. Maybe if I move it out a little further, you'll be able to see her. There we go.
I'm just looking at computer.
Yeah, just in case somebody has something they want to say. Anyway, I'm here to talk about cerebral palsy in cinema. I'm gonna wait till anybody gets on, see if anybody comes on. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Um,
Hey.
yeah, man, it's good to see you. Or hear from you. Or see your profile picture. Just waiting to see who else gets on. And, yeah. Let me see here. Here we are.
I look sweaty.
You look sweaty. Well, I look shiny.
I'm shiny.
Yeah, we're shiny. Yeah, we're gonna wait one more minute to see if anybody else gets on. Can you guys hear me okay, or is there anything weird going on? Everybody's gone.
Just bring them on camera.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, if I want to chat with them, I could bring them on camera.
Oh.
Sweet.
Ew.
All right. Let's see here. Let's see.
There's a foot.
There's a foot. All right. Well, let me get started. Hey, Ma. I'm gonna get started, and let's see here. I'm gonna put it down. Not on that, but I'm gonna put this down on this. Yep, Jesus. Okay. All right. So, I want to talk about cerebral palsy and cinema. How movies were a big help when I was, say, recovering from surgery or just dealing with something, or if I was in like a lot of pain or anything like that. Movies have always been there. Have always been something that has been a big part of my life. And so, yeah, I guess I can start by saying, I wanted to answer a question from last time. I don't know if Mariah will see this, but Emily, you're so pretty. That's what Demetra said. I was going to answer a question from last time, and it was about, Mariah asked it, it was about kind of the name first mentality of like disability.
Oh, right. Person first.
Person first, that's right. Person first mentality with disability. I was reading about that today, and it was interesting. I was reading about it, the person first mentality for pretty much talking with someone with a disability, or labeling someone with a disability. You express their name first before their disability. And I was reading an article, and I watched a video. It was a young lady who's blind, and she was saying that she'd rather like people say that she has a disability other than some other kind of label that has been, the usual vernacular pretty recently, like she is differently abled, instead of like saying handicapped or crippled or something like that. I can appreciate differently abled, but honestly, I kind of feel like, it's like it makes the person, like, it's kind of patronizing to the person that deals with the disability, and it's more so for the person that is trying to interact with this individual that has a disability. It's not really for the person dealing with the disability. And truly, I feel that if people are offended by something you say or how you choose to view them, they'll let you know. I, for one, personally, to me, yeah, I'm disabled. And honestly, if you come up to me and say you're just, differently abled, it's like, well, yeah, but to me, differently able sounds like I have like a third arm or something, It's like, yeah, or a superpower or something, It's like, no, I'm just me, and this is what I deal with, and my disability is something that I have to own and take responsibility for, and that's how I make it through. I come to terms with it instead of it being the label. You know, I don't label myself as, you know, differently abled or anything. It's just something I contend with. You know, I don't really need a label. I'm just Larry. You know, that's all it is, and that's hard enough. Being Larry is just hard enough. You know, and you know, being Larry is hard enough. I don't really need a special label. You know, and if you need to label me anything, yeah, I'm disabled. You know, that's all. And it was funny. I also saw it was like a little meme, and it said, "Why would you call me disabled? I'm not a computer." you know, you know, it's like I logged off, like something logged off or something shorted out. Now I'm disabled. I am disabled. But you know, but no, handicapped. I don't care. You know, it's called handicap parking. Whatever. You know, that's one of the perks, right now. Get the park closed. Yeah. Anyway. All right. So, what I'm here to talk about tonight, though, it was a request by pretty much Chris Hargrove. If you ever get on, I don't know. He might be doing something crazy tonight. Yeah, living with disability and the cinema. Like I said earlier, yeah, the cinema is a big help in many things. I spent a lot of time in bedridden. I spent a lot of time in casts. I spent a lot of time in hospitals. So cinema was a big part of my life. Yeah, it was a big part of my life. Sorry, I saw something. And there's a difference to me. Okay, for me, there's a difference between a film and a movie. And like, do you guys agree with that, or do you know what I'm talking about? Like, to me,
I think that's your own language.
it's my own language. It's my own language. You know, there's
your own distinction.
There's a difference between a film and a movie. Okay, a film is like what example can I give? Like Jurassic Park. To me, that's a film. You know, that was innovative, and it was a novel first by Michael Crichton. You know, and the fact that they were able to bring something like that to the big screen, you know, that's a film to me. You know, Steven Spielberg was working with new technology and things like that. That's a film. Like, okay. And a movie to me is like, what example can I give for a movie? Let's see.
Purely entertainment.
Yeah, purely entertainment. You know, like I love action movies. You know, like say. This one Emily hates Suburban Commando. It was a movie like yeah, I know I have a serious movie collection, don't I, Caitlin? I'm gonna show it to you in a little bit. The one at home. So a movie to me is just like things that blow up and people get shot, you know, and it doesn't take much to like figure out what's going on. You know, that's a movie. You know, it's like, all right, I already got the end figured out before anything even happened. But don't get me wrong, I got lots of those too. I mean, you know, I watch The Running Man all the time. Arnold Schwarzenegger, that's one of my favorites. And Commando, that's another Arnold Schwarzenegger. I lean toward Schwarzenegger more so than Stallone, but I have a few Stallone movies. Demolition Man is a favorite. That's another blow him up, watch things explode. He punched that guy in the throat, his eye flew out, kind of thing. And then, you know, there's film, cinema, and I have a list of my top 5 in both categories. It's over there. Let me see. I'm gonna get my list. Okay. All right. It's just a list. Excuse me. All right. It's my list. What movie film have you rewatched the most? Oh, that's a good one.
That varies with the year.
It varies with what's going on, but I believe has to be Shawshank Redemption. It has to be. I mean, I watched that movie to the point, you know, that it's like, man, I see it in my sleep. So, Shawshank Redemption. If you've never seen it, you should watch it. And if you've never heard of it, yeah, I'm not surprised, you know. But yeah, Shawshank Redemption, that was a big one that I watch all the time. And to go segue into my top 5 films, number 1 is Shawshank Redemption, if you can believe it. It's just a really good film. It's a film about a man who was wrongfully accused of murdering his wife and her lover, and he's sent to prison for life for both of their lives. So he has subsequent life sentences for each person that he had supposedly killed. and he goes to prison and he befriends like a bunch of prisoners and everything, and he has a friendship with one of the prisoners that's been there for a while, and he was a banker on the outside, a pretty well known banker and like a manager at a bank, so he knew the ins and outs of kind of financial things, taxes and things like that, and so he was just kind of a regular prisoner at first in the film, and he was just kind of, low and just keeping his head down, trying to do his job that they had for him, and he was just a prisoner. And then one day, he overheard one of the guards talking about some money he got from his brother who was deceased, a windfall he got, and people. And then he overheard that guy, and Andy, he was worried about the fact that he had to pay taxes and all that stuff. So Andy, who's the main character, knows ins and outs of banking and things like that, taxes, says that he can keep all the money for all that money without any kind of taxes or anything if he gives it to his wife as a gift. So he does that, and then he kind of gets the attention of other people in power in the prison, and ends up doing all their taxes and things like that. And oh yeah, I'm giving the whole movie. Bottom line is, that's why I need you with me. It's just bottom line is, the warden of the prison starts like kind of using different means to have money come into the prison, like the prison work program where they work on the outside and undercutting, like construction jobs and things like that, undercutting the money from the people that are over those kinds of jobs, because the prisoners pretty much work for free. And basically the warden becomes really corrupt, and Andy's kind of stuck there even though he hasn't really done anything, and the warden finds out that I'm ruining the movie. Anyway, go watch it. Yeah, that's what you need to do. I'm sorry.
Movie.
I love that movie. I talk about it all the time. Okay. And then my second movie that I love the most is Jaws. That's just an awesome film. I watch it all the time. I watched it yesterday. I got it on 4K for my birthday, so I've really been watching it. It's just a beautiful film. You've probably seen it. There's a shark in it. Number 3 is The Help. That's my third favorite film. It's a very good film, The Help. Every time I turn it on, even if it's on just TV, I have to sit down and look at it, and then I get annoyed with commercials, so I turn on my movie and finish watching it. So yeah, it's just a good one. And Emily says, if it's on and she's doing something, all of a sudden she's sitting down next to me watching it. So yeah, ain't that right, love? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so there's that. Number 4 is Forrest Gump. Yeah, that one, I have some stories I could tell you about in childhood. I guess because people thought I would relate to Forrest, I was taken to that movie more than once. My mother took me one time, and then like a friend of my mother's took me, and another friend of a friend took me, and they just thought, I guess I could relate to Forrest. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I know why, but that, that's something that I've always had to deal with in my life, having CP. People, they don't really know me, and they see me walk, or I may look a certain way, and they think I'm slow or something like that. And then they get to know me and realize I'm actually intelligent. So, but Forrest Gump, I love it. It always makes me feel good, when I watch it, and it's a nice story of a man just doing what he needs to do, and he doesn't really have to think about anything, or be worried about anything. He just goes, and I really enjoy that film. And number 5 is Rocky. Rocky is just, I don't know, I love it. I like the idea of a man that has nothing at all except his physical ability and his hands and his determination to be the best he can be in whatever it is he's doing, whether it's shaking down loan shark guys, or working at the meat packing plant, or being in the ring. He gave his all and everything. That was a big inspiration for me, especially during rehab, times like that. And y'all know when the song come on, Eye of the Tiger, or one of those come on, everybody get pumped up, make you want to work out. And then you realize you really don't want to work out. So yeah, Rocky. All right, now I'm getting into the movies. You see what I'm saying? All right, just the big blockbusters that, Yeah. All right. So
Purely entertainment.
purely entertainment films. You know, I'm getting into those. These are top 5 movies that have helped me through cerebral palsy in times where I'm bedridden. I watch Commando all the time. I love that movie. The one-liners in that movie. Yes, it's just yeah. I want to watch it tonight. Oh, it's just a great Arnold Schwarzenegger just running around, shooting people and stabbing people, dropping people off cliffs, and Emmy like it because his boobies bounce up and down when he runs. Yeah.
Those movies are unnatural.
Unnatural boobies. Yeah, I know. And then number 2, Arnold Schwarzenegger again, Predator. Yes, I love that movie so much. What I like about it is that it starts off as something you think it's going to be, and then it turns into a whole nother thing. Man, it's just like in cinema or movies is great. Number 3 is Aliens. I've watched that so many times. I
would have put Aliens in the first list.
You think so? I watched it. I thought it was just more explosion things, but I guess you're right, though. Now, what I like about Aliens the most is that the protagonist, the hero of the film, is just a lady who just so happened to be out in space, and they found her, and she's like this loading dock pilot. She has to go out and help these Marines find these people, and she's just a person, but she's the lead, and she's like totally awesome, straight up just kicking butt, taking names, and that's what I like about it the most, and then the aliens are cool, and I like the aliens. So yeah, I used to have all the toys and everything, Predator toys too. I don't have any right now, but I might get one. I doubt it. Look on my wife's face, I'm not getting one. Okay, and then number 4, RoboCop. Yes, especially the director's cut, man. The director's cut of RoboCop is crazy. I just love it. It's satire at its best. It's ultra violent, and it's ultra violent on purpose to the point that it's comical, and I think it's supposed to be like that. And I just like it. Innovative. Never seen anything like it. And of course, what always boggled me was this movie is like so hardcore, rated R, blood and guts everywhere, and then they have toys, And I had a lot of the toys as a kid, and some of you that know me, this might explain a few things. I watched RoboCop as a kid a lot, explain some stuff. I had toys and everything. So yeah, I had Predator toys, Aliens toys. Yeah, that probably explains some things. Anyway, and the last one I like, I don't know if it's a movie or cinema. It's right in between for me is The Matrix. I like how innovative it is, and I like the ideas behind it, the philosophy behind it, and it's just a cool movie. I never got to see it in theaters, ironically. I wish I could go back and watch it in theaters, but every time they have it as a phantom event, it's never around in my city or anything like that. So I really would like to see The Matrix. But yeah, everybody's seen The Matrix. You know what it's all about, and it's just a really, really great film, especially when you're a cinephile like I am. So yeah, so that's my movies. Top 5 films are Shawshank, Jaws, The Help, Forrest Gump, and Rocky. And then top 5 movies: Commando, Predator, Aliens, RoboCop, and The Matrix. So that's what that's what I like. So all that to talk about CP and the movies. I spent a lot of time in casts, like I said, and so I spent a lot of time watching movies, TV. Not much TV really. I didn't really enjoy TV all that much. I mean, back in the day with TGIF, that was a big thing. Watching Family Matters and all that. Heck yeah, but now I'm more of a movie guy. And so as a child, sitting in casts, things like that, movies were really important to me. And as I got older, they just were more important. I like the behind the scenes stuff, and now more so than ever. Thank you, Peter Jackson. I just like to see how movies are made and how they come about, and and sometimes I'm surprised that a movie got made. That's how I fall in love with a film. Really, is I can't believe they got this made. And so I really enjoy that aspect of it all. But movies was a big thing. Whether I'm watching it with friends or the family. I just think it's an opportunity to really come together over a story, and it's just important to me to have that kind of thing, you know. And especially like I'm dealing with a lot of pain all the time, you know, with cerebral palsy, and sometimes a movie is all I need, you know. I love that quilt on the couch. Yeah, yeah.
You can see it?
Yeah, I guess they can see it. There, let's
It's
see.
hard to see.
Let's see here. Yeah,
You see the deer in the middle?
yeah. So
Maybe.
maybe who made that quilt?
Me?
Yeah, you made that quilt.
Yeah, I made
Yeah, I knew she made the quilt. I just wanted to see what she said. Yeah, she made that quilt.
You just confused me.
No, Emily made that quilt, and it's a pretty awesome quilt. And it's the quilt I grab onto when I'm scared, when I'm watching a movie. You know? And so, yeah, and it's comfy on the couch. But anyway, I forgot what I was talking about. Pain in my life, watching movies. Yeah, it helps a lot, you know. There's different things in my life that I really enjoy, and it helps to distract me from my brain saying, hey, 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 you know. That really gets old sometimes. And movies are a big help with that. And the stories, like, the thing about movies for me is, like, I'm watching people that are able to do the things that I can't do. You know, that's a big part of it, too. You know, and just enjoying the film, the fact that the film is, I really like that. And then, what was I gonna say? Oh, my brain just, I had something good. Man, I'm getting old. My 37th birthday was yesterday. Yeah, I can already feel it, you know. And then I have more gray hair today. Like yesterday, everything was black, and now everything's gray. You know, yeah, you know. So, yeah, movies. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. Movies are just a big part of my life, you know. And just, I was alone a lot of the time. It was just me and my mom growing up, you know. And so after I get my chores done, you know, she's still at work, things like that. You know, movies are kind of like my friends. That's why my mother-in-law always asks, my father-in-law, they ask, how can you watch the same movie over and over? I'm like, well, it's just like seeing my friend, you know, again, you know. And now as an adult, some of the movies I watched as a kid, it's a whole new experience. You can do more than you give your, oh, you can do more than you give yourself credit for. You talking to me or my wife in the quilt? Brain fart, yes. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Movies are like my friends, you know. And my best friend and I, it's so funny. We were talking about it the other day, my best friend Justin. We were talking about the other day that how cinema and movies and the scenes and some things, what they mean to us, and it was the feeling that they give us that keeps us going back, you know, and the feeling and the remembrance of that moment where you experienced that film. You know, me and Justin, we talk, we can have a whole conversation through movie quotes, and we know what the other person is feeling, or what the other person is going through, or what we're trying to say to one another. It's kind of cool because we can have a conversation about something going on in a room and nobody knows what you're talking about. And so, yeah, my best bud, you know, we've been buds for almost 20 years, and movies was a big part of bringing us together. Man, I want to get Justin on here one day and we can chat with everybody. And we can talk about being friends with someone that has CP. You know, that'd be fun. If Lenny, if you're on, ask him. I know he's going to say no, but ask him anyway. But, yeah, so cinema and movies is just a big part of my life. And I don't know, they helped me be alright with who I am and what I am, you know, as someone who deals with CP. I don't know, it was just a comfort. You feel like that with music. I understand that too. I think I was going to talk about music next week. And my life, CP, music, and being in school for music therapy, and talking about that a little bit, and how that's been a big impact in my life. So I think I might do that next week. But yeah, movies they just make me feel better about situations that I deal with. Like I was saying earlier, you know, there's always a pain signal somewhere, is going off, you know, and so it's just a nice distraction from it, and it's just kind of nice, you know, to have something that is just presented to me, and there's nothing that a movie wants back from me. I can just enjoy it, you know, however I want to enjoy it, you know. So I really like it, and it just helps. But anybody have any questions about CP or movies or anything like that? I don't know if we have any other things that we've sewn or Emily has sewn or anything in here to talk about. But and yeah, anybody have any questions about living with cerebral palsy? Yeah. Hey, Colette. You know. Oh, I guess I could show you my collection. Think about your questions.
Yeah.
And I'm going to show you my collection of movies. They're everywhere. All right.
Actually, they're all kind of in the same spot.
Well, I'm just, they're just kind of spread around in the same spot. You know. All right. So here we go. Here we go. I got to stand up. All right. I got pants on. All right. So let's see. My movie collection. Hope you guys can see it. Let's see here. All right. This is all my Blu-rays and 4Ks and all other kind of names we got.
Going really fast.
Am I? Okay. Here we go. So that's just my little collection. You know, there are people on YouTube that I watch, and they have like 11,000 movies. You know, I'm like, man, I don't know how you do that. And then, because I ran out of room there, I have things in a box. So, there we go. Yep. Got things in a box. You know, and then I have my whole setup here with all my fun toys and movies and things. I'm gonna sit back down. So, yep. So that's all my crap. Holy cow, Batman. That's a lot of movies. Let's see. We got a couple people talking. One film that always makes me smile and feel good is Major Pain. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. Major Pain is legit. I got to meet Karen Parsons last year at Comic-Con. She's a very sweet lady. I just walked up to her and shook her hand and told her thank you for all she did. Chris, are you on here? I know you are. You gotta be. Let's see. Enter the Dragon. You know, I watched that for the first time all the way through last week. Bruce Lee movie. And it was very good. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it a lot. I don't know, Bruce Lee, pretty awesome. You know, I wish I could do some of the things he does. Let's see, other statements or questions. Hey, Crabtree, how you doing, man? Can't wait to hear your Requiem. Hopefully one day. Chris, I know you got something to say about movies. I know you're on here. All right, let's see. I recently watched all the Harry Potter films for the first time. Oh, man, what'd you think?
I'm sorry.
No, my favorite of the series is Prisoner of Azkaban. That one is just so good, man. And Alfonso Cuarón, he did such a good job with the directing. And anybody that can take on time travel in a film and make it work, yeah, I'm all for that. Score was good. I think that's the last one John Williams did. So, you know, really enjoyed that one. And I just like the story. That was a good one. Let's see. Any other statements or questions? You need to open up a rental store. Yes, I know.
Hey, he's just got less than one wall.
It is less than one.
I've seen some craziness.
It is less than one wall. I will say though. You know, I try to keep things pretty consolidated in my adult life. You know, all of me wants to be like, I want all the movies on this row right here, but I can't buy all those because you know there's money involved and. You know, and I'm married, and you know, my wife probably won't appreciate a wall in the movie. you know. So, yeah, I try to keep it as sensible as possible. Let's see, watch a movie called The Orphanage. I might, you know. I think I heard about it. I'll check it out, Crabtree. I would check it out. Last one was good. Prisoner of Azkaban was good. Other than not so much. Yeah, the last one was all right. I liked it a lot. The last that we're talking about Harry Potter and part 2. What was it, love?
I don't know. I lost track.
I know, lost track. Harry Potter and the something something part 2. Yeah, the last one. Y'all seen it. I know y'all seen it. I liked it a lot. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I like seeing everybody mature in their acting ability and fun stuff. Goblet of Fire was weird to me. I don't know why he had them grow out all their hair. It was just kind of funny. It was like the 60s version of Harry Potter. But anyway, anybody got any questions about CP? Living with CP? The last 3 Star Wars are awful. And the really? Crabtree? I thought you loved him.
Yeah, I thought y'all had a whole argument over it.
Yeah, I thought you loved the last 3 Star Wars films. I guess not. Okay. Had me fooled. Yes. Really? Yeah. Man, I thought Star Wars could do no wrong for you, but I no continuity. Okay, my friend. Wow. If you could come around, I don't know what everybody else's problem is. Yeah, I know, no continuity at all. I saw the last one in theaters, and I just kind of sat there, and I was just kind of like, yep, there's a lightsaber. Maybe they'll clash them together this time around. I think that happened. But it was funny, though. The ending, man. Everybody hated me in that theater because I laughed so hard. It's like, I'm going to kiss you and bring you back to life because I love you. And then you're going to die 5 minutes after I bring you back to life. Oh, hey, Miss Lyons. Hope you're doing all right. The first 3 were terrible. Hey, episode 3 was legit. All right? I think...
I thought that was the worst one.
No, episode 3. You thought it was the worst one?
Oh, no, episode 2 is the worst one.
Episode 2 is the worst one. It's like, it has sand and it's coarse and it gets everywhere. And it's like, man, it's like, I swear, I was hoping they wouldn't have no kids. I wish we could have explained how he stayed alive so long. Yeah, I know. But anyway, I don't know, determination. He stayed alive because he had the force. Or as I joke around with my father-in-law, he had dampers. Anyway, that's a joke. You're not going to get that joke. You know, we were talking about light speed. Yep. Even she said it was bad. Yeah, I know. Anyway, but, nope. Yeah. So anybody have any more questions? Or anything like that? Let's see. What movie? Shawshank. Alright, who's seen Shawshank? Who has seen Shawshank Redemption? Anybody? Anybody seen Shawshank? Well, I lost my mom. I know, I saw that, Miss Lyons. I saw you lost your mom because of COVID. Yeah. Pray for her, you know. And, you know, I just hope for peace and good memories. And just remember that God has you in his hands. Yeah. Let's see. I already know a bit about CP. Oh, knowing you for a long time, I already know a bit about CP. I see. Okay. Alright. I'm with you, Crabtree. Even now and then I will watch Arthur and Wishbone on PBS. Those are great shows. Bruh, alright. Whatever floats your boat, man. I have to watch Arthur because that's what my kids like to watch when I'm teaching or when I'm helping in the classroom and we're having a free day. Yeah, they like to watch Arthur and Peppa Pig. If I could go back in time and stop Peppa Pig from happening, yeah. Well, I want to ask you a question, but that's why. Well, ask a question. What question you got? The scene where all the guys are drinking beer is a classic self-reflection. You hating? I'm not hating. Peppa Pig get on my nerves. All that snorting, because all the kids start snorting. Yeah. Yes. So, CP, Cerebral Palsy? Yeah. No. Some days are better than others, I'll tell you that. You know. And then now I deal with trigeminal neuralgia, which is quite painful. I had an attack last night, man. It was pretty crazy. It lasts for about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, but pretty bad. My husband can relate. He works with sped too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Peppa Pig. Tell you. Anyway, alright, so let's see. So Shawshank, anybody seen Shawshank Redemption? Please, somebody. I know somebody in here. If y'all ain't seen Shawshank Redemption, I'm gonna turn the phone around and turn the movie on. Because y'all need to have seen that movie. With CP, is it difficult to be active like riding a bike? My severity level of CP is pretty mild, so I have a trike. It's a 3-wheel bike, and it's pretty sweet. It has a basket on the back. Let's see. Has a basket on the back, and last year I got to stick my little nephew in it and ride him around the neighborhood. That was so much fun because every time I stopped, he'd smack me on the back, tell me to keep going. That was so fun. All right. Yeah. So yeah, I have CP. It's hard sometimes, but I'm pretty active. You know, in my talk I did last week, I was telling people about when I used to wear leg braces and I would tear them up all the time because I was so active, you know. And I had to have them make them. By the end of it, they were made out of graphite from NASA. So yeah, that was fun. Yep, they had some leftover graphite from the space shuttle, and I don't know. Somebody made a call somewhere, and I got some spaceship braces. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, man. Yep. So Shawshank, I love it. It's one of the best movies ever. What activities does CP affect? Pretty much anything that's like fast motion or like extremely physical.
Anything that involves moving your legs or depth perception.
My wife, yeah, I agree. Anything that involves having to move my legs really fast or like having to push something really hard or depth perception sometimes. I've had some pretty funny stories recently about depth perception. My strabismus in my eye have gotten pretty bad. I have to have surgery again to fix it, but so it makes Coach Carter. You know, I've never watched that one. I love me some Samuel L. Jackson too. But activities like just running, pretty much. You know, everything, even sleeping. Sometimes sleeping is tough. You know, things wake me up because they hurt, and or I get restless leg. You know, and it just very painful. Yeah, pretty much everything. I just have to concentrate really hard when I want to do something that's strenuous. You know, sometimes even just walking. Sometimes, depending on how tired I am. Man, you know, it's like, oh, I'm on the ground. Don't know how I got there, but sure is nice carpet. You know, you know. So yeah, it happens sometimes. And as I get older, man, things really just. I'm like, man, you know, sometimes I gotta say left, right, left, right, left, right. Ha! That's funny. Reggie, you crazy. Would you crawl through that tube of freedom, the tube of feces for your freedom? I don't know about me. Hey, man, you know what? That tube of freedom didn't last long. I will watch Coach Carter. I have Gladiator queued for tomorrow, but after that, I'll watch Coach Carter. How old are you now? Really? No, 37, man. 37. I know, man. Time flies, dude. I remember I was just some punk kid sneaking into your office. Oh, yeah. 37. Yes, Miss Lyons. Yeah, I will crawl through that tube for my freedom. It ain't gonna last long. I'll be out of there. What are you laughing at? Crabtree. No, and you know that tube of poo that he crawled through? It was actually cocoa and mud, and I think it was cocoa, mud, and cornstarch to make it look, you know. You gotta watch Blazing Saddles. Boy, I've seen that movie like 7-8 times. Yeah. Blazing Saddles is a lot of fun, you know. If you're cool with yourself, if you're self-aware, yeah, Blazing Saddles is good. Why are you laughing at my age? Well, yeah, 37. trust me, man, things don't work right like they used to. I'm not looking forward to 40. Yeah, you're 48. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. 37, man. And you know, and according to research I've done, yeah, I will age physically a little faster. Have you watched Great Debaters? Yes, I have. Denzel. Denzel, man, I swear, he can do no wrong in a film. But yeah, I've watched Great Debaters a couple of times. I have the score. It's one of my favorites. James Newton Howard. Um, it's just been so long. I know, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, Great Debaters is a good film. I really like the drive and determination to succeed, even when everybody's telling you not to, or you can't, or even God shouldn't allow you to do so, simply because of how you look or what God made you to be. So it's a good film. I really like it. Have you been back to Sam Houston lately? Boy, no. I got out of that place and I'm done. I keep getting them letters in the mail all the time about they want me to send money. It's like, shoot, I gotta pay my student loans off first. Yeah, pay my student loans off, Sam, then I'll send you some money. I'll send you some money as soon as they quit asking me. As soon as the government quit asking me, I'll send you some money. Shoot, everything cool happened after I left anyway.
I know, right?
Yeah, I got a new music bill and everything. Then I read recently, they got a pub down in the community, the student center. I'm like, man, we ain't had no pub. We couldn't even have no beer. But anyway, all right, 33 and having to stretch every morning and night. Getting old is something else. Heck yeah. Yeah, heck yeah, getting old is something else.
It's 8:42.
I know. We got. Well, my wife says 8:42, so we got 4 more minutes. Did I do my math right? Sam used to steak. Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Got 4 more minutes. Any questions? Anybody else have any questions about CP? Or movies? Anybody want to bash another movie? Tell me a movie that they love. Anything like that? What y'all doing? Who eating dinner? Oh yeah. Alright. Everybody just chilling. Hope everybody's doing good though. Like for real. I have to keep my husband. Yeah. Of course. I have no problem with my wife keeping me on target. At all. He's like, at all. Cause, well, we just... Are you thinking? Alright. Keep thinking, Crabtree. Don't hurt yourself. You know, you're 48. Let's talk about how Beyonce can't act. Oh, man. Dude. Beyonce... I don't know. Just... I don't even want to go there. Do your music, girl, and just lay up with Jay-Z. Stay out... For me, stay out the cinema, because you just... No. You try. That's all. That's how I feel about Beyonce acting. You try. Good night, Ms. Lyons. I hope to see you soon. Yeah, you know I laugh on that. Oh, man. Is ketchup a smoothie or a condiment? Discuss.
What? That's not movie.
You know, whatever you eat at your house, Crabtree, that's all you.
Sounds like something my nephew would do.
Oh, yeah. Now, my nephew, Isaiah, heck yeah. I think he would turn up ketchup like a 40 ounce. What's up, Josh? Man, I'm just talking about movies, but we're about to get off real quick. Because, you know, we got to get ready to go to bed, and then we got to go to work tomorrow.
I'm digging up some potatoes.
Oh, you going to dig potatoes?
Just one row.
Just one row of potatoes? Mm-hmm. All right, well, do you need me to help you?
Probably not.
All right, well, you can go dig potatoes.
In the dark.
Yeah, I'll hang out with everybody. And then I'll be ready to go late. Josh, what's going on, man? Bro, it was good chatting with you. I gotta get back to work. I'm serious about that pizza. Heck yeah, man. I'm all about pizza. All about pizza. Let's see. You gotta send me a DM of those pizza spots. I want to check. Okay. All right, man.
There's really only one pizza spot.
All right. Cool. I guess everybody heading out. Hope everybody's good, y'all. I love y'all, man. I really do. You know, everybody on here has had an impact in my life in one way or another. So, thank you so much. Next week, I'm talking about music, CP. I may dance for y'all. Not really, though. And, yeah, I'll see y'all next week. Next Tuesday, 8 o'clock. 8:01 to be exact. And, yeah, talk about music therapy, and cerebral palsy. So, yeah, y'all take care. Good night, everybody.